A few weeks ago, I was in Seattle, and while there, I bought some dictionaries. Because if you know me, you know that I like to collect them. The dictionaries I bought and then showcased in a video later that week were these 5 right here. A Reference Grammar of Japanese, Shogakukan Random House English Dictionary, which was published in cooperation with Random House. This kanji dictionary from 1958, which I particularly love, and Kat in the comments pointed out that it was the 17th edition. So, love this one. This one here is just an English to Japanese dictionary. The Sanseido's New Concise Japanese English Dictionary. No idea how new it still is, but it was published in 1959, so there's that. And it's a very fragile one. And scrolling through it, I haven't taken them out yet, but you can see where school children would press flowers, which I find very cute. And then a dictionary of basic Japanese grammar. This is the 30th printing of that dictionary series, which is currently still being printed and on its 80th something print. So not a rare book, but an older edition of said book. This one specifically was printed in 1998. So I already have a whole video looking over these ones. And since then, I bought some new ones in Seattle. And then since I'm also at home, I figured I could show off the beginning of my collection, which is just these measly 5 here. So let us start with the Arabic dictionaries I bought. So this is the Al-Marid, and this is the Arabic English Dictionary, the Hans Wehr Dictionary. Now, I have another version of this at home that I borrowed from my sister, and this is the compact version, and this is really compact. So it's just a standard Arabic to English dictionary. So you can see the Arabic followed by all the definitions, but this specifically follows the modern Arabic alphabetical sorting, but also sorts by roots. So if you know anything about how the Semitic languages work, you know that they have a set of roots that go into templates to derive words. So here you can see that we're in the the root section, starting here it seems like, and each word in the section is part of that the root system. So, fairly standard Arabic to English dictionary. Great for if you're actually learning modern standard Arabic. And then this thing, the Al-Marid, which, beautiful calligraphy, but it is an English to Arabic dictionary and an Arabic to English dictionary. It's both. So if you open up from this side, you can see that it is Arabic to English. So this is for English speakers learning Arabic. It does not sort by roots from what I've seen, instead sorting by alphabetical order only. But if we flip over to the other side, we can see that it is an English dictionary for Arabic learners. It also puts down its own transcription system of English vowels at the bottom of each page, as well as consonants. But I have yet to see that in a dictionary, so I've thought that was very cool. And then this specific edition had some printing errors. So if you look up in this corner here, just zoom in on that, you can see that the page extends beyond the book. Now sometimes when I'm flipping through this, I'll find a bunch of pages that are stuck together, like this. Oh, not like that. They won't cut from each other sometimes, so they'll all be like stuck together at the top like that. So that is my two new Arabic dictionaries, Hans Ver and Al-Marid. Next up is the Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary, which this edition is from 1961, and you can tell by the printing that it is of an older quality. If you ever seen one of these at your school library, like the very thin paper. But this was published in 1961. And on the back here, you can see its own transcription system. It's also in the front, but there's obviously been some damaging over time. So, little ship, a definition, word split up by how you would split one if it was the end of a sentence, its transcription system, type of word it is, and then all of the meanings given. So that's Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary. Next up are my two little pocket dictionaries, the New Model Thai English Pocket Dictionary. As you can see, it's just a standard Thai dictionary for English learners. Didn't realize I was there. Just a nice little dictionary right here, as well as the Colin Spurrell Welsh Dictionary, which obviously is just a small dictionary for English speakers to learn Welsh, which I'm not learning Welsh. The only word I know in Welsh is but still fun to have. So those are my two pocket dictionaries I got. Following up from that is this Langenscheidt Standard Dictionary of German. So this isn't a particularly rare book. You can find it almost anywhere. There's even a website, Langenscheidt, and they have multiple different languages from German into these other languages, or English into these other languages. And they're just actually really good dictionary for beginning learners to use to understand a word structure. They use the IPA, which, thank God, many dictionaries don't, but this is a newer dictionary, so it makes sense. So, just a standard German to English dictionary. If you go far back enough, it goes into English to German. So that is the Langenscheidt Standard Dictionary of German. Now, this is the 1991 edition of the Irish to English Dictionary, which it's not that old of a dictionary, but it is interesting due to the fact that it still uses Celtic script, but also the pre-standardization writing system used in Ireland. So it still has the little above dot to mark lenition of a consonant, for instance. It still has the full verbal endings instead of the modern editions to be more consistent. So this dictionary I actually got from my parents when they went on their honeymoon to Ireland. And it's just, I love that they use the insular Celtic script. It is so beautiful. So, Irish English Dictionary. I've heard that it's good for Irish learners. You just have to manually update the script to the modern standard in your head, but it's a really good dictionary. Next up are the Castle's New dictionaries that I got. This one is Latin to English, as it says, and this one is German to English. These ones are a bit older, this one being published in 1959, and it's just a standard Latin to English dictionary, which they do mark the vowel length, which is quite nice, because I know quite a few dictionaries that just say bah to it. But then the Castle's New German Dictionary, this was published 1939. And because of that, it was before Germany switched to Helvetica type fonts. So it still uses the old schrift font. Fractor, there we go. Fractor style of writing. Which, kind of glad they did get rid of that in most circumstances, aside from artistic, because it is a hard font to read. But as you can notice, they also use IPA, which I find hilarious, because not even many modern dictionaries use IPA, as I've mentioned before. But this is a new dictionary, pre-World War II, so I quite like these ones as well. Moving on to the second to last showing is the Kodansha Kanji Dictionary, which is a kanji dictionary for English learners. This is kind of the gold standard dictionary for kanji. So if you're studying Japanese and you want to learn kanji better, I highly recommend you get this, because it does quite a few things. So up top, obviously, the kanji gives you the stroke order, gives you the radical used to sort it, and then it gives you a bunch of example words alongside the certain meanings of the kanji itself, which is quite useful if you're studying for certain kanji exams. Then finally are my Japanese pitch accent dictionaries. If you've watched Dogen, he's used these in his videos. First is the Shinmeikai pitch accent dictionary, which shows the pitch accent of words along with the kanji form at the end there. But what's special about this one is it has a huge appendix section devoted to how pitch accent is affected by grammatical rules. Like whole sections devoted to, say, how the mas form affects the verb, or the te form, or if you have multiple particles in a row. So there's that. And then the NHK pitch accent dictionary, which is the pitch accent used by the Japanese publications and radio and whatnot. So as before, it shows the pitch of each word, this time actually in hiragana instead of katakana, with the kanji in parentheses there, and then the katakana with the pitch accent afterwards. So a slightly different format. And like the Shinmeikai, this one also goes over some grammatical principles in the back here. But what's most special about it is that it also shows pitch accent patterns of specific suffixes and how they work, as well as the pitch accent of measure words, which, while studying Japanese, has always been one of the hardest resources to find. So if you want to get pitch accent down pat, one, you could subscribe to Dogen, highly recommend, or you can buy both of these books, which they're in Japanese, so you're going to have to do some tough ciphering yourself, but otherwise, great resources to have. And there you have it, my complete dictionary collection I have so far. Now, it may not seem like a lot, or it may seem like a lot, but it's what I have, it's what I'm happy with, and I'll probably be getting more in the future. I have a problem.